Alright, here we go again. This time around, I'm going to go through Stan's route, but I'm gonna go and actually get some of, like, the other choices. I just want to see what some of the other choices provide, but I feel super awkward playing this game alone by myself in my basement. So that's why I stream it, because if even one poor soul has to watch me play this, then it's a really good game, but man, do I feel awkward playing it. Hang on, I think my volume's like really high up. Just bop. Yeah, it is kind of high up. Hang on. Bleh. So yeah, we're just gonna. Is there a fast forward? It's a skip button. Hang on. Oh wow, the thing actually kind of works. Okay. And it. Okay. I have not picked this option yet, so, boop. Unsure of why you're reassuring this mystery man who just wrecked your car, you give an awkward shrug. It's alright. No, I must have done something wrong. A wire mix-up, perhaps. Or the potentiometer. Talk about your other mistakes, Sixer. Oh, right. Yep, alright, so you've been through this part now. Woo! Alright, we're gonna check on the car. We'll do a full playthrough of Ford's route again at some point. Okay, so I've not seen the let him do it himself option yet. So, you stand back and let him have a go at removing the wooden sign piece himself. You watch Stan find a good grip on the S and try to haul it off before rethinking the approach and going around to push it off instead. He gives a few grunts and clear effort, and you feel very guilty and very awkward for not offering to help in some way. Just as you're about to step in and lend a belated hand, Stan gives the S the last bit of force it needed to slide off and hit the ground. Now that it's free of its burden, Stan lifts up the dented hood of the car to take a look inside. He hums and haws and rubs a hand over his chin in thought, walking over his toolbox and grabbing a tool before walking back, still assessing the damage. Okay. Now we're gonna go back. Oh, does it not let us go all the way? Okay. Hang on, I'll test this next option. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember which one I picked. That's the problem with this now. Okay, let me think. Dude. We click that, yes. We just can't go past more than 3, it appears. Sounds hard. That's why I'm here, to make sure you do it right. You're still doing all the work, though. Yep, and I think that's... Stan merely looks amused. Oh yeah, let's see you take a shot after we put this thing together. Okay. On the table. Okay, so I have to somehow do differently than I did last time, because that's what I'm trying to do here, is just different outcomes. So I know this is what I did. Let's put some matching parts together. I'll use a stapler. Just... Wow, full offense, but you've got a disaster on your hands. Even I couldn't have made it that bad. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Oh boy. That's... wow. Nah, probably could have. Even though you weren't particularly invested, you can't help but feel a little hurt. Stan notices. I mean, there's always next time. Don't get down on yourself, you know? It takes decades to get to my level, and I mean decades. Alright, this thing's about as close to show ready as it'll get. Wait here a sec. Gosh. Hang on. Dude. How far? Yeah, it'll only let us go back 3. Alright. Doot. 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 Essentially, I think I'm just trying to fail Stan's route. Depends on what kind of errands, you've got in mind. Just your usual weeknight stops. I need a getaway driver, and none of these kids are legal. He's joking. You think. Alright, I'm heading out in a couple hours. Meet me out front. Couple hours, but no buts, Marcus. You can't rush this stuff, trust me. Okay, sure. Not ominous at all, Stan. Yeah, meet me out front if you think you can handle it. He turns to go, but stops for a second and then turns back. Oh, and we're black. Something you don't mind getting dirty. And before you can ask why, he's gone into the depths of the shack. Okay. Like how half of Stan's route is just in the car. Wait. Uh... that's one way to talk about it. Do you have any other hobbies? He rolls his shoulders back in a shrug, his head tilting off a bit towards the window. And these days I spend most of my time on the boat with Ford, hunting monsters, discovering things. He pauses, watching the road without expression. I used to box. Really? I wouldn't mind showing you a few things if you wanted. I don't know if I'd be any good at it. Hey, with me teaching you, you'll be throwing a mean left hook in no time. After about 20 minutes of real scenery, Stan pulls off the road and onto a long gravel driveway that disappears into the woods. Alright, here we go again. Wait. Oh, that's interesting, because originally that first stop, if I'm correct, was going to rob the painting. Wait, hang on. History. Uh, dude. Okay. Uh, actually, yeah, that will be a problem. Wait, hang on. Stan shrugs, playing it off indifferent, though he does seem a little disappointed. Guess I'll drive you back then, you sure? Alright, this is how you screw up a lot, so wait, I can handle it, because I think I know what happens if we just say we'll go back. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go back. Stan takes the highway, the final minutes of the sunsets burnt orange and purple ahead, while the welcome sign for Gravity Falls disappears into the rearview mirror. Okay. Tell a joke. Why are there fences around graveyards? Stan glances over at you, checking that this is the setup for a joke. I don't know why. People are dying to get in. Stan laughs. That's pretty good. I will say that it's a great blonde joke. You can read it in my original playthrough of this game. I guess we're gonna say this time that it's not that funny. You don't really laugh. Stan frowns questionably at you before turning his attention to the road. Oh. Alright. Wait, hang on. Seriously? We'll just jump up the hill here. Has as one by the artist. Still can't read the name. Snuck it right from under me at an auction. I've been trying to buy him off it for years, but the jerk won't sell no matter how much I offer him. Trust me, you meet this guy, you know it's out of spite. Alright, boop. I don't know how okay I am with this. Basically, this is the how to fail Stan's route. Because I already succeeded at Stan's route, so. Think about it this way. The guy came in to rub it in my face a year ago, and when he left, he stole a bobblehead from the store. Now I take something from him, and we're even. He also used the customer restroom before he left. Sign says paying customers only, jerk. I guess. Was that it? What, you want fanfare and fireworks? Just step in, will ya? Man, I am the worst person to rob him with, or rob somebody with right now. I'm just ruining his fun. That's what these alternate playthroughs are for, ruining people's fun. That's a little creepy. Have a niche thing, sure. Well, let's get this thing off the wall and out of here. Boo. It's a lot of text. Let's see this. Sure, we've got the painting now. Get it back home. Oh! Have love, have no mercy on this man's heart. Oh my gosh. I have never seen the love meter this low. It's empty. Like, empty. Damn. Don't even know what's going on. On the roof. I don't know about this. Okay, hang on. Mabel's begging face grows more intense by the second. Pretty please, everyone else left. Nobody wants to help me achieve my wedding planner dreams. As much as you rather stay far from the madness, you can't resist the cute little girl's puppy dog eyes. She's got her bottom lip quivering and everything. This kid's good. Alright, I'm not busy. But I have not seen this one yet. On their heads like small glowing tiaras. Stand and carefully place one ring atop each animal's head. The Kings of Gravity Falls. Almost immediately after that, both of them shake their heads and the rings, predictably, fall off. Maybe not. Oh, like, look cute like that, though. Abel, gasped, bright eyes with an idea. Maybe I'll make them crowned so they can really be royalty. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. We're both glad you're willing to entertain her whenever we're gone. She didn't, make you do it, did she? I mean, kind of, but she hit me with the puppy dog eyes and decided I'd rather, and I, decided I'd throw her a bone. At least you went along with it. She seems happy. You all look over to Mabel, who's simultaneously cuddling Waddles and Gompers, despite their wriggling to escape. Can't say the same over that happy couple, though. Well, thanks, kid. It's good to see you hanging out with Mabel and Dipper, especially, since we're out pretty often. Seem to like you, too. Thanks for keeping them occupied. Doot, doot, doot. Go find Stan. I still don't know what happens if you go and find, like, Ford or any of them during it. I'll probably do that at some point. Gosh. You could trust Stan. I've already seen both of those options before. Put that in your pocket for later. This is going on at the lake. You look up from staring at the fine that Stan has already moved, standing in the driver's side of the El Diablo. Okay. Hang on, what happens then? Let me just... You snake your arm over and drop the hat in the trunk on top of the other one, which you now notice says Stan. Close the trunk down, look up, finding that Stan has already made it to the driver's side of the El Diablo. Okay. He'll be fine on his own, probably. Stan clearly looks like he's jugging far more than he should be hauling around, but hey, he's fine at the shack, right? Struggles for a moment to close the trunk lid, muscles flexing as he finally reaches up and nudges it shut with his elbow. He watches his shirt rise up just enough to expose a peek of his belly. Geez, for an old guy, he's pretty hairy. However, the moment is ruined as all of the poles slip from his grasp and clatter to the ground. Ah, shit. He trails off, perhaps realizing the kids are just feet away before correcting himself. Shoot is what I was gonna say. Hear Mabel's voice from the distance away to the shore. Truce, hold on, I've got a phone call. Yep, that happens. Well, look at Stan, then back at the boat, then back at him. It's a bit small, don't you think? Stan crosses his arms. Wait, you saying you got a problem with my boat? No, it's just... It's got safety concerns. Stan, how old is this boat anyway? Been around the block, why you asking? Stan, no one ever said the truth was painless. Boat looks really unsafe. Are you sure there's not a spare boat we could rent? Oh no! What have I done? It's just sad now. It's just sad. Beep. Hang on. My boundaries are readjusting with it. Beep. Boop. Boop. Hang on. Let me make sure. Boop. Mop. Let me readjust my recording software really quickly. Guys, I forgot how to work with tabs. Things that you do during a live stream, I swear. I don't even know what this other thing that I moved was. Oh, well, that was browser source. Stan looks hurt by your comment and glances sadly over at the Stan Award. His posture slumps a little and he even starts raising his hands a bit. Blake, this busy? Nah, this is the only boat around. Scratches the back of his head nervously and mutters under his breath something about repairs, then turns back to you. It's been around this long, I'm sure it won't quit us today. Alright, I hope so too. Stan climbs down on... Oh, no. I feel awful now. Oh my gosh. We'll say lure, because I said live last time. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm a live baitman myself. But I bet I can swing you over to my side in no time. Okay, last time I got the absolute satisfaction of dunking him. It was probably the best thing that I had done all stream, so we'll splash him this time. You rake your arm through the water, creating a big enough wave that it splashes Stan, re-soaking him from head to chest. Soak for a moment before letting out a deep belly laugh and returning gesture with an even bigger splash. Okay, hang on. I can also do this one. Flick water at him. It's a cute little move, and it gets Stan right in the face. Bullseye. Stan laughs and wipes his face, brushing wet hair out of his eyes. His laughter is infectious, and you can't help but smile back. The moment is spoiled by adrenaline shouting at you both through a megaphone, and you both let out a relieved groan, knowing you'll be out of the water and back on dry land in no time. What? We'll say no this time. Okay, yeah, that's alright. He starts towards the door once more, but before going inside, he turns back to you. Sorry again for the crummy fishing trip. Maybe next time we won't flip the whole boat over. Yeah, definitely. Stan goes inside, leaving you in the front yard with only his damp jacket and the sinking feeling that maybe somehow things could have gone a bit differently today. Oh my gosh, it's like empty. We'll say the wrong name this time, because we said the right name last time. So obviously we gotta do something wrong. Let's say Sam. Hey, Sam. He didn't respond. That's not his name, is it? Having embarrassed yourself enough for one morning, you awkwardly sit down at a booth alone. See yourself at an empty booth near the far corner. After a few moments, the waitress approaches your table, and you recognize her as Lazy Susan. So strange, you're not here with the Pines this time, huh? What's your name anyway? Oh, Marcus. Oh, Marcus, what can I get for you? You give Lazy Susan your order, and She leaves you alone at your booth, left to wait. Your thoughts drift towards Stan. Your eyes drift easily closed. You find it still early enough in the morning to be tired. The comforting weight of his jacket on you. You imagine how Stan's brace might feel with those strong arms around you. He used to box, didn't he? You wonder how he'd look like that. And then you remember his offer to teach you a thing or two and imagine how he'd look giving you private lessons. And despite knowing it'd be unrealistic. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. The image comes to mind anyway. Oh, I'd have to be on the bad route that I got that picture. Gosh. Okay. Oh boy. You snap back to a sudden awareness of your surroundings, face flushed with the heat of embarrassment. You shake off those thoughts. Where's the chill of the morning when you need it? This moment, Lazy Susan comes back with your order. Gosh, it smells really good. Here you go. Boop. Sit in silence. Oh, I better go back to work. Nice to meet you, boys. Enjoy your breakfast. Boop, boop, boo. Let's not pick up. You leave it unanswered. That is, until it occurs to you that it looks kind of like Mystery Shack's number, and you should probably pick up. Hello? Miss Marcus? Wait, Stan? Yeah, it's me. Look, I've got a surprise waiting for you back at the shack. Think you can get back here from wherever you are? Okay. Beep. Hang on. A boxing ring? It looks a bit ragtag, hand constructed, and distinctly homemade. He pulled this together just this morning. And more than that, are you psychic? You just left your boxing lesson fantasy on hold in the diner. So I put this together last night after everyone went to bed. I was admiring my new picture last night, thinking about our drive last week, and remembered I offered to show you how to throw a better punch. Stan shrugs casual as though he hadn't already put loads of work into what he's prepared for you. So what do you think? Ready to learn how to hit? Yes, absolutely. Whoa, someone's eager. He grins, though, relieved. It's the weight came off his shoulders. Did he think you might have said no? Well, I mean, we've been saying no this entire time. That's the whole point of this route. So, well, here. From his pocket, he pulls out a roll, which looks to be of gauze tape. Boo, doo doo doo, doo doo. Already seen this bit. Okay, so I'm gonna try and lose this time. And I think if I just keep jabbing him at some point, I will lose. There we go. Okay. So we lost. Stan laughs. It's been too long since I last had a decent fight. Hey, you were great. You laughed too. The two of you lock eyes again, and there it is. One threadless. Okay, so the result seems to be the same even after I lost. Which is fine. Okay. So here's one that I don't know about. I know what this one does. This is the one it wants you to pick. So let's do a horror film. You pick out a creepy movie about a bizarre swamp monster attacking a bunch of teens at a summer camp. Towards the climax, the teens knock the monster into a lake with a harpoon gun they stole off the quartermaster's fishing boat. Just as it seems, the fish man is gone for good. Creature's hand bursts up out of the water. Yep, started by the creep jump scare, and Stan chuckles. Slightly embarrassed despite it totally not being your fault that your basic instincts are intact, you bury your face into Stan's chest. He seems uncertain for a moment, awkwardly patting on the back and clearing his throat. Oh yeah, it's alright. The flashback already showed how it's gonna end. Still can't look. Gosh. So fun fact, I actually don't get scared very easily. Like, I'm not a screamer. I'm not a jumper. The most that I'll get is, like, anxiety. And even that, I've lived my entire life with anxiety, so what else is new? But, gruesome sounds continue from the TV, and slowly Stan eases the padding into an embrace. The film continues, checking cliche after cliche off the list. Stupidly, when making your selection, you hadn't accounted for one of the most prevalent tropes of all. Final part of surviving teenagers, believing they've defeated the monster, has killed all their friends, began making out furiously in triumph. You guess? It's disgusting, really, with friends with hands everywhere and unrealistic noises filling the quiet night of the camp, and subsequently the living room. Here Stan's heartbeat stutter in his chest, and he coughs awkwardly into his face. You dare not make eye contact, instead lifting your hand and shifting away from him. This touch is suddenly too much, and you thank the darkness of the room for hiding the redness of your face. Trying to wait it out, you silently cross your fingers. The couple will get killed off any minute now. But instead, someone's pants start to come off and your brain just to your feet. That's literally... She was like watching an awkward movie with your parents. By the time the characters like take off a shirt, you're just like, and I'm gonna head upstairs. See you later. Bye. Gosh. That is the face. It's the face that I was making while reading that. Oh, well, I guess it's really getting really late. Time to hit the hay. Yeah, agree. Stan shuts the film off, and in the light of the monitor, you can see his face is slightly red, too. Good night, Stan. Oh, this is the saddest thing ever. Wow, I didn't know that I could actually, like, purposefully fail. Like, I didn't know you could keep the love meter, like, all the way down. Both things. Lots of things, really? Oh, Marcus, you're just joking. Okay, maybe there haven't been any milestones, but things are going great, right? What do you think, Oh, look! There goes Meadows out the door. Let me just go follow him for a sec. great. It's literally just, leaves in your left ear thoughts. Do, do, do. Oh boy, so I guess we're gonna get our ass kicked by Ford. That's fine. Do do. How's the card coming along? Yeah, gave me some trouble for a while there. Your car is almost good to go as far as I can tell. I'm figure out a quick test run around town to make sure. It sucks even more because you can tell that, like, Stan's still trying. He's gonna wear something casual. Good about the outfit you chose. You're outside to meet Stan. You step out onto the back porch, and you're met with his back to you, looking off into the distance. You're about to call his name when he turns in your direction. Your words down your tongue, speechless at the sight of him. He looks handsome. Your eyes catch the way his gold chain glints in the light, drawing your attention to his poorly exposed chest, hopefully framed by the cut of his shirt. The bottom's almost strained to contain how good he looks, and your gaze follows the line lower to how Stan greets you with a smile. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I know I did this one last time. You're not so bad yourself. Sure clean up nicely. Give him a once over, and though you hadn't already been looking earlier, Stan's cheeks flush to the faintest pink as he smooths out his jacket in response, posture straightening proudly. This look used to be all the rage in these days. Has may fade, but Stan finds has still got it. So where to? Pocket stands over to the Stanmobile a few feet in front of you. Right. Enjoy the quiet. You revel in the moment in the nice closing the feel of Stan's car and the shine from the full moon illustrating the darkening sky. You look wistfully out the window, settling on a comfortable silence that you're not afraid of anymore, and instead find a comfort in. After a few minutes spent admiring the distant mountains and passing trees, you sneak some glances at Stan, watching him drive and admiring his profile. At least you thought you were being sneaky. The hint of a smile on his lips suggests otherwise. Another minute or so passes before Stan speaks again. You're almost there. Close your eyes. Really? Somehow it sounds like it's not Joe. Comment on it. You laugh and cover your eye with your hands. We could say that for another time. I promise I won't peek. Can't see, but somehow your instinct tells you he's flush red. From that, he laughs, please. You keep your eyes closed for another minute or two as Stan begins to tell you about the time he was hogtied and blindfolded by some thugs on the side of a desert road. As he gets to the good part about how he had to hitchhike using his nose, the car comes to a stop. You both there, and Stan puts the car in park. As there's muffled music not too far from you. Can I look now? Hold on. Okay, hang on. Let's go to the next option. Disco? Really? I know you've been dying to see the magic make on the dance floor. Seemed cruel to keep you waiting any longer. Tease him. See if you can keep up, old man. Oh, now you're in for a kid. Hold on to your socks. Okay. I know what both of these do, so let's ask him to dab. Stan groans. Cause that thing Mabel and Dipper always do. Ironically. You dab in confirmation. Stan tries and looks like he just hurt his shoulder. Take pity on him. That strikes a thing, right? Can you do that? Says still a little sweaty from his attempt at being hip with the kids, but back in his comfort zone, he now looks more at ease. Hey, there's a good one. I'm not quite the young buck I used to be, but I still got some trot in me. Let's skip. Well, okay, I've seen both of these, so we'll decline. The guy should sit this one out. We've been going for a while. Oh yeah, sure. You hungry? What you were expecting, but you're kind of relieved. Kept the mood light. I actually ate before we left. This is awful. Why did I think to do this one? Oh well, I worked up an appetite, so I get something for the road and we can head out. Wait near the door. Stan goes up to the counter to order. Sees done the two of you head out, you notice that the car ride seems shorter this time. And soon enough, Stan's parked in front of the mystery shack. The date ends and you're left with the feeling that you missed out on something much, much more. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's sad. Weird. Oh, it's hard to believe that I thought I'd be having a quiet trip this summer. Well, your car keys back in hand, you unlock your car and load your belongings. I will save it for later, on the road, after you leave. So we both agree. Oh, okay, hang on. Mabel disappears from the window and Stan turns back to you. Oh, it's been some couple of weeks, huh? Gotta say, I'm usually on the other side of this conversation. There's a conversation at all, that is. So we both agree this was just for the summer, right? No desperate voicemails asking Stan, oh Stan, man, when are you going to meet up again so you can take me now? Pretty clear that that's the stance he's had on this matter, and you incline your head in agreement no matter how you actually feel about it. Yeah, just the summer. Good, glad it's settled. It's for the best, really. You can't be tied down when you're sailing across the world. Future reference, kid, if anyone ever says they can do long distance, they're a liar. Believe me, I would know. Be sure to remember that, Stan. Really should have known better. Stan watched you as you get in your car and start the engine. You turn around with ease and in the rearview mirror. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so there's my failed attempt at Stan's route. I'm purposefully trying to fail. Figure I'll probably do Ford's route at some point. I might put it into parts just because the last stream was literally 6 hours long and the one before that was like 8. Last time I did Ford's route, it was like 8 hours. So, hopefully we'll try better. I won't let anyone actually pick my answers this time, because I had chat pick them last time. So, yeah, hopefully that should be fun. We're gonna raid off.